Sheepy Hollow. I just gotta throw some plastic out that I did from the bags yesterday. I went and cleaned up all the dirt bags that we had. And I'll take some of this. Yeah, that's right, man. Light the fire and check this out. Over here, more room in the garage, but the snow blowers made it home. And check it out. That's where the leak was, down in there, and they took it apart, fixed it. They painted out the chute, painted the inside where the rock went and wore the hole right through the side of it. And to hell with Honda after this. Okay, I've got matches and I've got firewood out there. So let's go this way. We'll see if we can light that fire once more. There's one dog. There's two dogs. Where's the other dog? Huh? There he is. Mr. Happy. Get away from my feet. There. Did you get in? Huh? Hope you didn't hurt yourself. This little bird. So we need some more seeds. Maybe I'll remember that later. Now you could come with me, but I don't think you're going to hang around. You're going to sneak out faster than you can get here. There he is. He's starting to get that teenage hairdo there. The helmet head, we call it. His hair will stand straight up on top of his head before it falls over like those guys. Man, you can hear nothing but freaking flies buzzing out here. You know, the common housefly? So, I so much want to go down there, but I'm afraid if I go down there, I'll leave big ruts like I did yesterday up at the garden here. So let me see if we can get a little fire started over here. Alright, hang on. That's good used oil. Now, let's light it up. That's not good. Might have to see if we can tear that down. Well, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna happen. But there, let her rip. And look what I did today. You see this big stump? There was one right there. And there it is down over the side of the hill. It's huge. Just rotted right out. And we have a high bush cranberry in there. Among a wild rose, and I'll get rid of that rose. Right here. I'll kill that back. Oh, look at this. Hey! You can't get in there. If there's a hole, you're going to find it, aren't you? So we'll just watch this fire for a bit, see what happens. Then I'm going to go and spend some time with the dogs. But it won't be long before I'll be able to go over the side hill here. Oh, I'll just let somebody in. Yeah. The little woman don't get it. If you put that puppy in the house, it's freaking chaos. So She thinks she's gonna, the puppy's gonna hate her. And what I do is I put the bugger on the leash right away. He don't go anywhere. I don't have to chase him either. But that's just the way it is. So she's lit somewhat. That oil really helps. And I've got to get in here after this is all burnt down before I add too much more to it, or add any to it. I've got to shovel this out and get it back down to the ground. It's a good 1.5 feet of ash in here now. Get that all cleaned up. Most of this wood's firewood for the fire pit. But we'll just leave that like that. Yeah, so I had to move Tarita's bird bath. She gave Giselle or us for Christmas or something as a gift. It's a rhubarb leaf, and it's concrete, but this stump ain't too. It's still pretty sturdy. But I'm pretty pleased to get rid of that. So now we got high bush cranberries, and I'll frick around with that bush there. And it's come up quite well. So I should be able to get rid of the roses in it. And it looks like this fire's out already. And I don't feel like friggin' with it. Oh, it's still going. All we can do is hope that it catches. There's not much of a breeze outside. And yesterday, I was up off dropping some dirt off up here. I want to take a look at the mess I made with the mower. Got some stumps in here to get rid of. Who knows? See the old fencing? I see the wall fell off the side of that old shed. I want that gone. I want to put a nice shed like we got right there. Like another wood shed, maybe a bit bigger, according to my wife. And we can put a bunch of equipment in there. The mower, rototiller, snow blower. Oh, this is ready to go too. When you get in here and clean this out, I'm pretty sure there's a bit of a rock wall along here. And I'm always throwing rocks in here. My shortcut. Oh look, there's a freaking moose walk through here. It ain't no deer. Moose. Well, that's nice. You can see where the trail is there. That's soft. It's probably okay today, but it sure wasn't yesterday. And there's a deer track right there. It's just freaking clunk. And yesterday I was checking out the garden. And this is just it's like freaking pudding in here. So we gotta wait for that to dry up some. And I know up there will be wet for a while yet too. And then I'll quickly pick up all the bigger rocks in here every time. And then instead of 4 rows of potatoes like that, we're going to go with 3. And the 3 rows will be more than enough potatoes for me, my wife, and the rest of the herd and the people that we give it away to. That's all. But there's a couple of apple trees hidden in this little grove back here, or whatever you want to call it. And get this slowly cleaned up. It's nice when I come in here with the mower and pretty it all up. And then these apples are somewhat protected in here. And my son and I had a pretty good trail going up through the center of this, but that didn't last very long. Now you can't even go up it. We had it opened up so that the deer could go up it, and they wouldn't be exposed to idiots with guns on the road up there. Oh well. While I'm here, we might as well go for a little bit of a walk. All the snow's gone onto the field here. I suspect it might be some farther down. That's rare. Just got to go through here and assess all the damage that I got to clean up when I get around to it. Here's a dead tree that blew over. Now, based upon what I've been reading and learning about, these are all red pines, and they get a thing called fatwood when they die. All the sap in them runs down towards the bottom. Oh, look, there's some firewood I can get here too. Oh. And fatwood is all that sappy looking stuff that's resin, and it burns really nice in a fire. I've been cleaning this little area up for years. Look at, I didn't snowshoe through here this year. There's some more apples there. But these little fine sticks that come up, they're called red osier. And they have a tendency to just like an invasive species. They grow everywhere, thick. Oh, there's some fresh droppings. Not fresh. Alright. So here's the first tree I gotta get out of here. And there's another one I'm standing underneath, plus that one. That's a big old tree. It's pushing on these guys. We'll have to see if we can get that out of there. Oh well. Maybe we can get my son's truck in here and we'll tie a rope to the bottom of it and give it a bit of a tug, see if we can get it to move. I know if I come in here and I cut from the bottom, it'll cause it to kind of hinge, and it'll keep falling down. It should break that dead branch off that's kind of hanging there, and eventually I should be able to get to this one here once I get that one out of the way. Yeah. But I'm not doing much today. We're scouting. I'd like to get his pole saw again and cut some more of these branches off. I was going to buy one, but haven't got that far yet. And there's wood from last year. I want to clean that up with the lawnmower. It's like I was saying in a previous video, it's pretty hard work when you're by yourself and you've got the dogs in pulling harnesses on my back. To load up the wood, manage the dogs, drag it back to the house, unhook them, etc., etc., etc. I've been cutting around this apple tree for a couple of years too. And it does get some nice apples, but last year We had probably a drought. There was next to nothing for rain for a long time. And we hardly had any apples anywhere. And we didn't get a ton of snow that we usually get. There's the gate up there. But look, pretty well cleaned up now. Another week. Maybe not even a week. Can't see it quite yet, but these you'll see a whole bunch of new shoots. It'll be a different color than the green that you see, and it'll be all new growth. It grows pretty quick. The squirrel been not eating up there. Some of this is a little bit too thick for the mower. Well, that kind of sucks. There's another broken branch. And just the way it's hanging there. Oh well. Freaking fire's out. Birds are already in the fire. Let's go sit with the dogs. Yeah. Put this camera somewhere where they won't eat it. What you doing? Come on. was up every half hour all night long till about 4:30. And then we let them out about 5:30. And I managed to get a couple of hours sleep. Hey? Where's Ice? No? Where's Ice? Where's Ice? Let's fill up the bird feeder. Come on. Bird, fill her up. Let's do it. Forgot all about that. Oops, it's loose now. There's the magic knob. There. Oh. You can hear the ATVs. What's that? Who's there? Who's there? Yeah. did go in the house? Birdseed. Wouldn't you know it? Alright. I think I'm going to put a little strap or something on that so that only the dog can squirt in there. It'll help cut down on getting it wet. So I think that's everything for out here today. I'm not too ambitious today either. As you can tell with the fire. Bye-bye.